Welcome to a spirit animal message. And if tonight's your birthday, I'd like to start off by saying happy birthday. Something I always do at the start of my videos because I think we should always celebrate ourselves. So if it's not your birthday, happy unbirthday. Make sure you're putting that love towards yourself. Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Okay. Formulating new bonds, or I have been getting this message since the start of it, of an energy that's not on earth anymore. This could be a spirit animal. This could be an animal that you actually lost, and it was really an animal that was really close to you. And once it passed away, it had done something while it was alive. And this gift, it was sort of given through this life that it's like it taught you a lesson somehow, I feel. And through that and how close you were, it was like this animal was like, I feel like the animal could have maybe passed before it got, maybe like it didn't grow as long, it didn't age to its full age. However, the span of time that you guys were together was so strong that this animal, or this animal just never left you. It became one of your spirit guides. And another thing I want to mention before I go any further is we also have like a higher self, right? And when we when we meditate, sometimes we can get a form of higher self that, because we are multidimensional, right? Today while I was meditating, something I experienced was I did a meditation for the higher self, something I do consistently. And there was this energy that I had dreamt about in 2018. I had a 3-day dream, and it was start and stop. Like I would leave the dream when I woke up, and then when I went back to sleep, I would wake up and be in like the same point of this journey. And it took 3 days for me to get through the entire dream, and it didn't repeat in any way. So this dream was I met a dragon in the dream, right? This dragon, at first I was really afraid initially because it was so big, and it told me through my mind to not be afraid. And so today when I was meditating and I was asking for guidance from my higher self, I actually saw the dragon, which was really interesting. And I see that as a form of myself, that there is this energy that I perceive as this dragon form, and it was this higher self letting me know that it's still with me. So I think of how we can have a multi-dimensional self, and maybe that higher dimensional self is a form of yourself that is really, you're really feeling the connection right now, possibly. And then I think of, a spirit animal as a guide. I I know this is going to be a long one. I don't mean to make it long, but I'm just trying to feel the energy. Let me take her off my head before I get pooped on again. Okay. Well, she doesn't like to be on. She likes to be on my head. Well, I had a bird that I was really close to, and when she passed away, and it was such a traumatic experience, the way that she ended up passing away, because it was just a lot of unfortunate circumstances surrounding what happened to her, and it was so devastating. But when she passed away, I heard her, like, almost after she passed away, she came to me to, like, tell me what, like, on an energetic level, what had happened to her, because something had happened to her at the vets. And I spent the day dealing with my grief, and I kept feeling her energy, and I told her, you know, to go into the light. Once I did that, I didn't really feel her for a while anymore. I was like, okay, maybe she went. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, her energy became larger than life, and she came through as though to tell me, I'm your guide and I'm not leaving you. And she's actually on one of my first shorts on this channel. When maybe one of these videos I can tell more of her story. But I got this guidance that she had turned into my guide. So I think of how that could potentially be an energy with you. There's multiple ways that this right now could be. And I even sensed her, you know, today. So, and I was going through a lot of releasing old stuff through my meditations, and so there was a lot of, you know, tears at times to just let go of things. So what I'm trying to put at is that, you know, right now we're going through this phase, I feel a lot of people in the collective, where we're going through this transformation time for some of us, or this energy that you're connecting with, for however that resonates to you. My birds wanted to be out today while I was doing this, and I was like, okay guys, let's do this together. So I feel like this energy is here because it wants to lead you to a better life. I feel like this whatever energy that you resonate that's with you right now, I feel like this energy is trying to help assist you through a transformative time, which is meant to shift you out of a fear-based reality and more into like a love-based reality, where you're not allowing people to just take from you. You're shifting your internal frequency to this love energy, where you love yourself, you've put in the work in, where, you know, you've stopped allowing others to send you this devaluing energy. It's almost like you've created your own energetic sovereignty in this way, where you're making better choices, maybe, as far as like when you're not allowing this the same things that maybe you did in the past. It's like you've been shifting and changing and releasing a lot of things that you know don't serve you. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. So knowing that you have all the power you need within you to create the present moment that you would want moving forward, and that you're not alone, and frog prosperity, Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So that's where I feel like this is leading. It's like this energy wants the best for you and truly knows that you deserve it and that you've put the work into yourself to meet that energy in the middle so that you are open to this receiving. Okay, I'm going to put you guys down right here right now because, oh no, we're not doing that. Okay. This is my life, everybody, all day long. All day long. I had a sweater on, but I took it off because I was warm. I was trying to keep myself protected from anything that should fall out of my friends. So I know this has been a lot already, so I'm going to just jump right ahead to pulling another spirit animal card from this deck and see what messages come through. And maybe I can... Okay. Tortoise. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. So don't change just for the sake of change. Be yourself. Take things slow. Like pace yourself. I feel that was a big one for me. It was like this, for so long I was kind of getting hard on myself because recently in the last however many months I've been going through where I had to let go of a life that I had been, that my reality was one way for up until the new year, and then I got hurt and my reality changed like almost entirely, right? And it was this gift, and while it was happening to the outside world, it was this chaos. It was just a lot of unfortunate situations, and it was just I saw how when I left, how every day, because I had another job, how every day leaving the job, how I felt better mentally, emotionally. I saw just from that space how I had been allowing other people to sort of take advantage of me through my emotions and my mind in ways that were just not cool, okay? And so I think about how when I did leave my job, I didn't change for the sake of change as far as this channel. You know, I started this channel in this like loving sort of just to add value in a way to people through insight, inspiration, guidance through information that I've gathered through my journey, because I've had a lot of changes where it led to gathering tools to help me stay balanced moving forward. Meditating at rest, meditating while using a treadmill, which I would listen to binaural beats and release a lot of my stress. Instead of like when I was on the treadmill, instead of listening to music, I would do my cardio listening to frequency binaural beats. And I noticed when I did that, I would harmonize my mind in this special way where, say, if whatever I did after that, I felt like I was in harmony with myself, meeting any situation. Almost like I knew deeper what I wanted to do, my intention perhaps of what I had built up already in myself through that meditation, this step back so that I can actually feel that inspiration in a clearer way of really what choices to make in a clearer way, utilizing that connection to my higher self through harmonizing my insides, right? Because when we're out of harmony, we can't hear, we're not as able to use our higher senses, because we all have that capability. Sorry, she's distracting me a little bit, and that's because she eats my cards, and I just have to watch her. Her name is Vocals, and she likes to eat the cards. That's her favorite. Peacock. Protect your heart from those who may cheat before they hurt you. So I think about how this creature, this peacock, what they represent. They can also represent like a phoenix too. And I have a phoenix right here on my chest in this perpetual rising, right? It's a silhouette of the shadow, the letting go, and then what happens when we move forward, when something had to be let go, we rise, right? Because when we let go, we give ourselves permission to keep going and stay strong within our journeys. I did that. I just got tipped over. Okay, so I'm going to move right on to tarot. I'm going to use this deck here. And she's like, ooh, a deck. Can I chew it? No, Vocals, you may not. Little girl. We're asking for further insight based on the cards that I've already received for a collective message. Clearing away illusions. Clearing away illusions to know what you really want. Giving yourself the time and patience for yourself to reset your insides. And I have been doing that where, I let go of an old way that I didn't know that was going to happen. My bird just took away one of my cards. Give me that. Mischievous baby girls. They're both baby cockatiels, and one has a splay leg condition, so she doesn't really move that much. You have to get her a surgery in order for her leg to be right. And then I have baby Vocals, who she's got everything. She's so healthy, everything good, and she is just so mischievous. It's so cute. Your intuition is giving you so much right now. Really giving you clarity about what your choices are, and that guidance as to what choices to make through this energetic friend that you are connecting with. So we got the Page of Swords. So you're receiving like these intuitive moments where it's like a page. So when you receive something, you're you're able to, you see how this is two sides of a sword and how you wield it, right? Which is you can make the wrong choice or you're making the right choice. And this is a page. So I think of a page as a messenger, right? So a messenger, and I think of the initial first card of dog friend, and this feeling of it being more of a spirit of some sort connecting to you. So I feel like there's these messages that are constantly kind of coming in, and it's helping you discern how to use your voice. It's like when you go to communicate to somebody, it's like you're getting intuition as to when to maybe hold what you're saying or what you want to say, because it's not right. It's not time for it or whatever. And then on the other hand, if it's in this flow place, it's like energetically you're getting clarity. It's like heightened clarity to your messages out. Like, and that could be a lot. That could be different things. So this is the Queen of Cups, and this is involving like your emotional body. You're not allowing the same things anymore because you found this connection, and this is like a getting married or some sort of like a formal gathering possibly. And I think of how connecting to a spirit is like a sacred gathering, right? So you're having like these sacred gatherings, whether you realize it or not. And it's like with yourself and energies maybe that you don't necessarily see. And my bird was just like, yep, that's the right answer. Tweet, tweet. Okay. So I feel like I've given enough already, because I feel like this is, let me just see what the advice is. The King of Coins. Carefully assess your resources and invest them wisely. Value good work. Don't purchase above your means. Queen of Coins. Advice: create as much comfort and beauty in your world as you can, and pay attention to the smallest of details. So perhaps forming a comfortability within yourself. It's like resetting your inner comfort, because perhaps you were pushed by others in a way where we can start blame shifting our own energy, where we're just not in a good place because of just too much in ourselves. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now, but Miss Vocals is so determined. King of Wands. Last time, ladies. Find a beneficial cause to give your energy and abilities to. Participate in something bigger than you are. Make a difference. So I feel like this is leading you down to something bigger than you are. It's your divine path. It's something that was meant for you, and you're in alignment for it now, and you're you're headed toward, and it's leading this, when you're in a passionate space, when you're in flow, abundance is like a natural byproduct of that. I feel when you truly are in that flow space, I feel that, you know, it may not start out where, you know, you're getting money that is going to take care of you in that way forever, but not giving up and continuing on something when you know you're feeling the passion for it and you know it's part of you, and not allowing others to, you know, deter you through how they may think about something. And Five of Swords, if it is too late and the battle happened already, make whatever restorations and move toward peace. If you can. Or no, move toward peace. If it hasn't happened yet, try to figure out a better way to solve the conflict. If it hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry. If it is too late and the battle happened, make whatever restorations and move toward peace if you can. That you can. So move towards peace that you can. So a battle is over. Complete with all the prizes, as well as confirmed enemies. Others are walking away with regrets and bad feelings, strong judgments, and probably with a taste for revenge. Although he may not know it yet, the victor has also lost something valuable, perhaps his honor, integrity, values, or friends. This situation is confused that makes it hard to know what to do. So that could be a huge part of this, is so many people, when you're in conflict, you don't know what to do, right? And sometimes stepping away from the situation and I apologize. This message was a little messy today. So we're going to do a final card, which is from the 42 Ideals of Ma'at in Daily Life, because my birds are being silly. This is the last time, girls. I'm sorry. Elise is a very humorous reading this time, because she keeps taking my cards and running away with them. She just did. She picked up one and she just ran across the table like, yep, bye. Did you need this? Well, too bad. So we're going to pull from the 42 Ideals of Ma'at in Daily Life. I do the best I can. Oh, this is a great card for this reading. I do the best I can. So I feel like this is a good representation for me of, you could be in your harmonious state, right? Your whole and complete harmony within, and mishaps happen, right? You sometimes I feel like some people get like a spiritual ego, where if they're meditating and, you know, all these things, you know, nothing ever is gonna be, you know, not so great. That is so not the truth. It will be much more in alignment with who you are, because you will be able to either, you know, not allow somebody to treat you a certain way because you know your value. I'm just looking around real quick because I want to keep track. So I do the best I can. Not being afraid to release something with mishaps. Like, I think right now I've had so many mishaps in this video already just from the birds. And this is, ooh, guitar. We're all messed up here. But see how her leg isn't quite right on one side? That's why she doesn't fly. She hurt her wing on her cage trying to stand. And we have brought her to the vet, but when I lost my bird base, it was just a traumatic experience. And it was just one vet after another from another bird, her, where it just seemed like I wasn't getting the help I needed. I would go there, I'd pay all this money, and then like with Base, when I got home, you know, I was under this pretense she was gonna survive, and she passed away the very second I walked into the door. Like, she was pretty much already gone. And unfortunately, we can't, I don't know how to make a veterinarian accountable when they deliver, like, I don't know how to, I don't want to put my life too much into this reading, but my bird was mistreated by a veterinarian. She really was. Because of me calling as a concerned family, they got annoyed with me and even wrote down that I made choices based about her care, that I didn't even make any decisions. I asked questions and I asked their opinions as to what I should do, given that they were the ones looking at her. And I just feel like they actually killed my bird, Base, this veterinarian. I think that she could have been saved if she had been in the right place. I feel like this veterinarian really disrespected me and my bird, and it took a lot of grieving to get over. And I actually went back and asked a lot of questions and removed my emotional body and came back to the situation and did like leading questions just so they could trap themselves by trying to answer. And it so happened that way, where if you start talking to somebody that you think has been lying to you about something, if you step away from your emotions and think of the logical questions that would, if they try to lie, you'll know, because there's only the answer, right? Because and if they try to lie, you'll see when they're trying to lie. So that's what I did with this veterinarian. I got a hold of the actual vet and I used leading questions, and I was very calm about myself and asked about different things regarding that day, and he outright lied back to back to back to back. And it just, by the end of the conversation, I got the confirmation I needed that my bird was mistreated, and because of this veterinarian, it led to her passing away. And it was really, really unfortunate, and she saved me. That's what, started this whole journey, really, was this shift in me after I got hurt, and how when she came into my life, it seemed like my perception towards myself and other people started to just get clear in weird ways, just because she was around me always and she was so loving, and I just was able to clearly discern through other people who wasn't for me at all, and who I basically kept giving the power to do what they were doing to me over and over and over again, which led to me getting so stressed, and where you could see where I was even shaky when I wasn't normally shaky. It's just, I don't want to get into any more with this, but I pray this helped whoever came to this. Woo! If you stayed to the end, thank you. And please like and subscribe. It helps me, it helps the birds keep giving messages. And I pray you all have a beautiful evening.